Now we're going to take a look at the step-through pass. This is one of the most frustrating passes to have done to you, and it can work at all levels. Recently, I just did this in competition, and a lot of people have been asking about it, and although it's not normally in my curriculum, it's very easy, and it can get you a lot of success even in competition. So today, let's take a look at that pass. So I found myself in open guard. When it happened in the competition, I swept him over, he recomposed guard, I stepped back to reset. I didn't let him get any grips on my hands, that's great. I'm going to take double pant grips, all right? From here, I'm going to step back and take his feet to the floor. Once I take his feet to the floor, you see how he wants to sit up? It's okay if he sits up or he doesn't sit up, it doesn't matter. My opponent in the competition stayed laying down on his side a little bit here. From here, yes, and he got a little bit of angle. You see how when he angled open, it made a little pocket that I can look at right here. If he's flat on his back, I have to make that pocket, and I can do that just by turning. If he's on his side just a little bit, it makes it very easy. Now there's a pathway straight to that space. I am going to step directly to that space by stepping over the leg. The big mistake that people make is they do the giant fee-fi fo fum. Fee-fi fo fum. That's not exactly what it is. I want to end in a dominant position, and I want to be able to stay tight to his hips. So when I start to step, I'm going to lift my leg up, almost like a horse high-stepping with that leg. I'm going to lead with the top of my foot, with my toes in. You see that when I lead that way, it turns the top of my foot towards his belt. As you get better at this, the top of your foot should actually slide across the top of the belt. What this will allow you to do is land directly on the balls of your feet, and you'll end in the knee on belly position. This is very important for maintaining the position on the other side. Now, when I start to step through, it's very important that I never, ever, ever let go of my grips, especially this leg right here. It was going to feel weird because you're going to be pulling up on it, and it will be coming through your groin area. It should not be off on your thigh. It should be straight through the groin. We'll talk about why in a second. Okay, but let's look at this pass. So I'm here, I slammed his feet, I made a little bit of space, and I stepped through. You see when I step through, this hand is right here by my crotch. It's very important that I do what's called peacocking. I'm going to lift up on his legs. You can see that Fred is flat on his back. That's very important. He doesn't have either foot on the floor. It's very difficult for him to start coming back into the game here. This is where I wait to get my pass points. I lift up. As he starts to struggle, when I feel myself losing this position, the hand between my legs is going to let go and go directly to the crossface. Here. From here, I drop away. I like to push his hips away from me. So I got to that standing position. I control. I step, I slam. I make a little bit of angle. High step, toes, peacock. Crossface, and down. Control those legs. Step back and slam. A little bit of angle. High step, foot through, peacock. Now, this leg that I'm holding, that's between my groin. If I turn my body and I come here, what it allows him to do is start to tilt his body because it doesn't keep even pressure on that knee. It's very, very important that I maintain a lifting pressure right here. It's totally different. What that does is it squishes his body into my knee instead of just taking my knee into his body. It seems like a semantic difference, but it feels totally different, doesn't it? All right? Very important that you're lifting and extending your body. Get your points, crossface, and turn. Controlling, step to the side. Horse step, peacock, crossface. Control on the inside of the knees. Step out to the side. Horse step, peacock. One more time. Control, slam. Step, horse step, peacock. Look, I'm lifting, crossface. And you see me turning that knee away. Very important. High percentage, really easy. Works at all levels.